Day podcast right now. Is it best show in the world?
And this is the Cards Face Up podcast, and I am your host, Mr. Ty Hill. I welcome y'all to season motherfucking 2. And it is no better way to start off a new fucking season than one of my favorite legends in the fucking world. One of my favorite legends in the world. So I'm gonna get this shit started. He's part of the multi-platinum group, Grammy Award winning, 3 decades in the game, still killing shit. It's more than 3 decades in the game. More than 3 motherfucking decades in the game, still killing shit. They trendsetters, have been setting trends since the beginning. One of the only groups that has ever done a fucking song with most of the deceased legends of hip hop. You know, I'm talking Eazy-E, Biggie Smalls, Tupac Shakur, Big Motherfucking Pun. You feel me? Over 10 albums released as a group. That ain't even including the dozens and dozens and dozens and dozens of fucking solo projects that they released as a group. But I'm gonna tell y'all my story. Y'all know what the fuck I like to do. I like to do this shit to build the nostalgia. I like to build a moment in history and time and rewind. You feel me? I ain't a slick with the motherfucking little buttons and shit niggas be pushing, but just imagine a rewind button. I like to take us back. So I'm gonna take us back to 1994. You know, one of my favorite fucking years when it comes to music and just the 90s in general. But this is one of my favorite years because it created so much with me. So 1994, I'm like 10 years old. I'm still in elementary school, y'all.
Damn.
And I remember motherfucking getting this tape. And you remember back then, niggas used to get a tape, the whole block would get a tape. If one nigga get a tape, the whole block got the tape. And we'd pass that bitch around the block. My dumb ass the one to get the tape took. My stepmother, this is back when the parental advisory stickers was on in my stepmom's found the fucking tape and I had it in my first down pocket. You know, the bubble first down with the shit inside your chest. I had it in there. She found that motherfucker, man, and took my ball. Oh, I can't say it yet. Took my motherfucking tape. But I'm going to tell you, this was one of the songs on that bitch, and this dropped in 94. Man, y'all know what that is once y'all hear that. Hey, yo, when y'all know something, they so that motherfucking song dropped, right? And oh man, I fell in love with the speeded up flow. You feel me? We from East Baltimore, so we don't really know nothing about that fast talk. Niggas say I talk fast now, and I blame that shit on them. Right. But motherfucking that shit, so I'm like, man, this shit is incredible. But then back, they dropped this one. Oh, and the nigga that started this song right here is actually with us right now. He's with us right now. I'm gonna let this shit rock for a minute because I gotta get on the grind. Oh, ain't taking no shots and no losses.
Ain't taking no shots or no shit happening. Pulling my niggas, seeing that home, polishing that neck.
My wig to the curb, so I'm swerving.
Till I'm falling the grave, we spotted the place and quick drop. We spotted the place and quick drop.
I had to let that shit rock. So look, man, without motherfucking further ado, I gotta introduce the big homie. You feel me? Hailing all the way from motherfucking Cleveland, Ohio. East 1999 in St. Clair to be exact. Nigga, this St. Clair.
All day.
In motherfucking bones.
All day.
Brother.
What's up? Peace, Ty, man. Ty Hill, what's going on, man? Happy to be on Cards Face Up today, man.
Man, we happy to fucking have you, G. We are happy to have you. And I know your schedule is very busy because you're killing the game right now, Flesh.
Man, we having
coming out
fun.
with every other fucking day. I'm getting new fucking Flesh updates. You got something new every other day.
Wait. Watch what I hit you with tomorrow. I got a brand new hot piece of work coming out tomorrow. It's called "Take Me Out the Game." This right here is a nuclear bomb. It's a fire. Man, this record right here is amazing. So we're gonna drop Take Me Out the Game on midnight, June 9th, June 10th. And then I'm gonna drop the video around June 14th, like that. But it's fire, bro. I'm on fire, and I'm gonna keep dropping these singles, and then I'm gonna put them all in a body of work on an entire album in about 6 months.
Okay. Now for our listeners, you feel me? Because we're recording this in advance, so this won't drop to the 30th. Make sure if this is the 30th and your ass ain't motherfucking got that new single from Flesh Bone, and you're looking at the motherfucking you ain't looked at the new video from Flesh and Bone, then I need you to make sure you pause this motherfucker, go look, and then come back here. You dig
exactly.
what I'm saying?
And you
That's
better
what we gonna rock.
Yep, for dedication too. Yeah.
I got a question for you, man. Y'all niggas came from Cleveland as little young cats, right? You know,
little youngsters.
Y'all ended up with the biggest fucking artist of that time, Eazy-E. You feel me? Man, Eazy got to be considered one of the godfathers of hip hop. I don't know if they made that Mount Rushmore shit, but one of the godfathers of hip hop, definitely the godfather of West Coast hip hop. You feel me? So how the fuck did y'all pull that off? That's like a little R&B artist going to fucking find Michael Jackson.
That's exactly what that was like. So it was definitely one of those things, man, because I'm still today got the fire up under me and the innovation and the motivation. You feel what I'm saying? The insight and the vision. And I'm still projecting forward. You feel me? So when I was 18 years old, we were doing our thing in Cleveland. We did everything that you could possibly do in Cleveland to be number one. And it was still, we couldn't break that barrier into mainstream industry, mainstream hip hop. You dig what I'm saying? So instead of going to New York, I ended up in California. And then while I was in California, man, I'm talking about the music scene, the everything scene in California was so vibrant. It was so popping. That whole Hollywood idea, that whole ideology that if you wanted to get somewhere, if you wanted to make it into in a certain field, you would go to California. Well, that was true back in the early 90s, the 80s. And you feel what I'm saying? It might not be as true today as it was back then. There's been a lot of changes in California. However, when I was 18, 19 years old, man, I went out there and saw that the opportunities to make it in one of those on one of those major record labels was more of a reality than being stuck in Cleveland trying to hang on to. We had already accomplished local celebrity. Being a celebrity locally in Cleveland. Cleveland had already had our back, but Cleveland couldn't propel us on its own all the way to where we needed to go. We needed to be in New York or in California, and that's what happened. So I went there and saw that California was the place to be. So I called my brothers back up and said, yo, I'm coming to get you. We're getting the hell out of Cleveland and we're coming to California and we're going to shop ourselves in California. And that's what we did. When me and the rest of the brothers got back into California, we started making phone calls. We started showing up on people's front door steps. We started going to offices and stuff of that nature. And we auditioned for a couple of celebrities or whatnot. And it was like, yo, we're gonna put y'all on, but those avenues didn't pop off. The avenue that popped off is when we were able to call Eric Wright's phone at his office. His secretary had informed us that he was on the road and that as soon as he get back off the road, that she would promise that he would call us back. Eazy actually ended up calling us back at the place that we were staying. And when he did, we auditioned for him. He was loving it and was like, yo, I'm finna be in Cleveland for a concert. I want y'all come and open up for me. And that's when we got linked up with him. We went to California to get on the phone with him. And he invited us to a concert that he was doing in Cleveland where we actually opened up the show for him, and then went back to California to start recording Creeping on the Come Up. And then, man, you're talking about a story that's this is an amazing story. And I'm actually in a process of writing a memoir, my story of the story of my personal point of view of my experience with Bone Thugs-n-Harmony. So hopefully that project will be out real soon. But it's detailed and it's capturing all flesh and bones, ups and downs and roller coaster of a life as a member of Bone Thugs and Harmony. But and man, if it wasn't, and now I'm not taking no credit or anything, because I'm guided by the hand of God, and God sustains and directs me. But man, I was a real take no nonsense type of teenager. You dig? I was like, I hate to put it's not that the same ingenuity that it took, like, you know, people going on big expeditions and stuff like that. That's what I went on, man. I went on an expedition
Always
to
in California.
I went exploring. I went on my own exploration. I went on my own my own mission, to do something, and, you know, to experience my goals, my dream, they call it the America. I don't care what you call it. It's the my reality. And in California, here in America, California provided that opportunity for me. I wanted to do something. I set my heart on doing it. And guess what? Right here, and this is right here, I was able to accomplish that. You feel what I'm saying? I don't think if I was living.
You not only accomplished it, you brought your niggas along.
Right, exactly.
This is what, see, these are the stories that need to be said. These are the stories, and this is what we like to do over here, is these stories that I saw opportunity and I brought my homies along. You feel me?
Exactly.
That's important, because there's so much hate in the world, and all we have seen from Flesh and Bone is that loyalty to the team, to that game plan, and I think those are the things that needs to be saluted. So, Flesh, y'all got the deal. First of all, I gotta give you a quick question on this. Who spit on the phone?
So Crazy Bone, I spit a verse. Crazy kicked it off with a verse. I think Busy kicked off. We all four of us spit a verse. I spit the verse. I actually spit the verse for the love of money. Cray spit a verse. Lay and Busy spit a verse. So we kind of like gave him a nice little conglomerate of Bone Thugs and Harmony, and gave him a nice little feel. And
Eazy
he was
like, what the fuck is 5 of them?
Yeah, he was tripping, bro. He was tripping, and he was like, yo, I hear and I don't need to hear no more. It's on. How can we link up or whatever? That he made it possible. So we were able to actually meet with him at the concert that he was doing in Cleveland. Opened up the show for him, met backstage with him, and then we were up under his wing ever since. And still to this day.
If you're watching this fucking interview, you already know the story of they rushed back to Cleveland, all of that. So I ain't about to run through that shit. And if you don't know, go ahead and find a way to find out what the fuck actually happened. So look, we're going to skip on over. You feel me? We got Creeping on the Come Up. Creeping on the Come Up. Now, Creeping on the Come Up, you have 4, you got Lazy, Crazy, Wish, and Busy on the actual cover. And then you got you in the background. Right? And then we got East 1999 that dropped. Creeping to the Come Up must have been like an EP or shit. You feel me? Because it was only
like
8 songs.
EP. Yeah.
Okay,
so it was like the EP. Right. Yep.
You feel me? So y'all draw Creeping on the Come Up. It's 4 of them on the cover, and then it's you in the background. Your face is real big. It's no body shot of it. All right. So then we got East 1999. Flesh. This is a question that I don't know why the fuck I haven't seen the answer to this, but you gonna get us the card space up today, brother. What the fuck happened? Because East 1999, you ain't on the cover at all.
Right. So
now you're still on the songs though.
Yeah, I'm still on the songs though. So by the time that album came out, Eazy-E had passed away, right? So when we did the Creeping on the Come Up album cover, Eazy-E takes full credit for that. And he went and that was his idea. That was him that photographed, he had me hold a light like this to make to light up my face. And he took the camera in front of it, snapped it, and he put that together as a collage. And that was Eazy-E. It was Eazy-E that painted me as I'm already the big bro, but he already put me in that light. Like, this is the spirit of Bone Thugs and Harmony in this light like that. These are the 4 brothers, but this is the spirit. This is the energy right here. This guy, you see this face? And Eazy-E did that. Eazy-E did that. Now, I was having some hardships. I was having some trouble. Like, I was experiencing, I got slipped a few Nickies, a couple of homies of smoking one time or whatever the case may be. This happened on several occasions. And I ended up, taking a little trip when it comes to PCP or angel dust, and went through the experience that people experience with smoking that stuff. Yet I still was able to maintain to a certain. I was off the chain, but I still maintained. I was still hot with the pen. I was still doing my thing, dropping it, but I was off the hook. So now the East 1999, it's time to drop that record. And Eazy-E wasn't alive to see that album come out. Now, when he passed away, in comes the new staff and in comes the people to take over. And all of the people that were there when Eazy-E was there, all of a sudden is not there anymore. And the people that are there now did the best that they could to try to get rid of Flesh. That's 100% real.
Just off of the young nigga making fucked up decisions.
Yeah. It wasn't even that. You know what I'm saying? Because I was still protecting my interests and my Bone Thug interests all the way. You dig what I'm saying? These people didn't like so I was considered you wasn't finna fuck over me or none of mine. I feel that these motherfuckers were, in the sense of motherfuckers were scared of Flesh, homie. They were scared of Flesh. He was the only nigga that was like cool, was like that can handle and that can deal with Flesh like that. Eazy didn't have a problem with it, but they came in. I was able, bro. I was on when East 1999 dropped. Before it dropped, bro, I was probably on about maybe it was about 17 songs on that album. I was probably on like 13 or 14 songs on that album. These people came in and took me off everything without me knowing. Like they just went in there. Somebody decided to take Flesh off the whole goddamn album, and they barely left me on the few that I'm on. You dig what I'm saying? All because they decided that, he don't deserve. Like somebody along the way felt that I didn't need to be in the picture no more. You dig what I'm saying? I wouldn't say it wasn't the Bone guys, but it definitely had something to do with who the staff that was running Ruthless Records at the time. And so that was my dilemma, but you see, you can't put the toothpaste back in the tube and you can't put the genie back in the bottle because Flesh is motherfucking already here to stay. And Flesh, so these motherfuckers decided to figure out a way to kind of like get Flesh out the picture. And this is what they tried to do. You dig what I'm saying? And that whole attitude sunk in. You dig what I'm saying? So just because I was having my problems with the courts or in the streets didn't give it. So because I showed up to the studio, I got on the mic, I dropped some of the hottest verses. You dig what I'm saying? But they took all that shit off East 1999. And even when the Art of War, so this is what's my dilemma. And then, I did imagine being an artist, you're going to the studio, dropping all this fire, you're doing your thing, and you all set, right? And finally, you don't hear none of, when you get ready to sit down and listen to the final product and that album that's getting ready to come off, one of the songs that you were supposed to be on, you take it. Imagine hearing it for the first time, hearing it for the first time that they just took you off the fucking song. That's what I kept having to deal with. You dig what I'm saying? I would show up, I would do my job, I would record, and I would make shit happen on that note. You dig what I'm saying?
Well,
but at the same time,
we know that because that's the shit I'm saying about the big homie Flex. And if you know, I've been calling you big homie before we even started recording. You feel me? And that's because big homies do different shit. You feel me? They big homies isn't about motherfucking I'm a tell a nigga to do wrong. I'm gonna make him do what I want him to do. No, big homies guide you through shit. And I'm gonna tell you why you consider the big homie and why that you have to take that title and understand the respect that they gotta give you, because nigga, we watched you. We watched you not on these songs, and you was right motherfucking there. And you on stage with niggas, you're rocking out with niggas. So that's why I said I never seen this question answered.
Okay, that's what's up.
Flesh to the point that I really fucking understood the answer. So now you're giving me the answer, and then I fast forward to, and we're gonna do some fast forwards and rewinds, but then you get the busy bones. I'm keeping the lights on that Ruthless, and I ain't fucking the boss. Look at you get all that shit. You feel me?
You get all that. You get all that.
How the fuck do we get to? And we're going to jump, and then we're going to jump to 96, and then we're going to jump back to 95. Only reason I'm going to jump to 96 is because I want to know, with that situation, is that how we got the Thugs album on? That's not even Def Jam. That was like Run.
That was like Mo Thug. That was like a branch of that was Def Jam, Mo Thug. We was doing our own thing, created a new label, and then creating that new label, my project was heading that off, and I was the first Bone Thug to.
In '96, y'all had already started the Mo Thug shit.
Yeah. We had started the Mo Thug stuff even before that, but the whole idea of the Def Jam thing came in, and it provided an opportunity for me to go ahead, because we had made our minds up even before all of that to do solo albums once we get ourselves established as Bone Thugs and Harmony. We didn't know who was gonna go first, but eventually we had already said that, once we get ourselves situated, we're gonna do solo records too, to continue to build our legacy this way. You dig what I'm saying? And that's where that came from. And so I was able to, and I was working real hard. I was at the Flesh and Bone studio doing the Thugs album around the corner. And then I would leave this studio session to go around the corner to record Bone Thugs and Harmony stuff. And then I would go over here to do the Mo Thug stuff, because Poetic Hustlers and Too True and the Graveyard Shift was working on their stuff too. So I was like all over the place. You dig what I'm saying? I'm recording my stuff. I'm going over here to record Bone stuff. But let me explain you something. Let me pull. We can go back in between. But so I would show up, like when I say I would show up to work, you did what I'm saying. I would do my thing, and I would get in there and I would write some of the greatest verses that anybody would ever can hear. So from 1994, and I'm gonna say all the way to the year 2000, you dig, right before I went to prison, I was doing my due diligence, showing up, playing my part to make sure Bone Thugs and Harmony is some of the hottest in the world. You dig what I'm saying? So so from 1994, I go to the studio, I show up and I write, and I get on as much material as possible, all the way. And then let me take you all the way to 1999, 2000 Resurrection album that came out. You dig what I'm saying? So here's what I'm trying to put together. Do you see the way I'm on almost every song on Resurrection? 1990. You go there. So I would.
That's why they gave you, and we in the flesh. Right. We in the flesh.
So the same way I showed up to get on every song on Resurrection, the same way I showed up to get on every song album that came up in between. But what was going on is, like I said, I should have been on every goddamn song. You dig what I'm saying? Just like how I was on Resurrection, except from creeping on the come up, these 1999, the Art of War, and all of that other stuff, I was experiencing some type of, I don't understand what it was, but I would show up and I'll drop my verse, but by the time I hear the album, they done took me off the shit. But here's the thing. So Flesh ain't supposed to talk about that though. But I'm gonna say a big fuck you to all those people that sat there and decided to try to. That's why I'm dropping this song tomorrow called Take Me Out the Game. You bitches has been trying to take me out the motherfucking mix since day one. And bitch, I'm here, I'm shining, I look good, bitch, I'm doing my thing, motherfucker. And you motherfuckers tried to take me out this motherfucking game since day one. But bitch, who's the strongest today? I was the strongest back then, bitch, and I'm the strongest right now. And we gonna see who we gonna see. We gonna see. But you bitch ass, I don't know who it was, but these bitches been trying to take me out this motherfucker, homie. And they still trying to do it. They not gonna do it. And I'm finna slap him in their face with this new record that's getting ready to drop tomorrow. And that's what's up.
Talk that shit. Talk that, and they gotta know that shit real though, Flesh. They gotta know that it's real, because over 30 fucking years, we ain't never heard you complain. We ain't never heard you complain, my nigga. My grandmother was like, my grandmother never complained about shit. Only the strongest people in the motherfucking world never complain about. We ain't never heard you complain about shit. So that shit is real, nigga. Talk your shit.
It's coming to the point where I'm gonna have to tell my story, bro. But guess what? Oh, yo, Flesh, you ain't supposed to say that. You ain't supposed to, nigga, you ain't supposed to, no, we gonna put you in a position you ain't gonna never be able to tell your story is what's been going on. But guess what? I'm finna write this stuff so can't nobody, I don't care how many people write books about Bone Thugs and Harmony. None of them books mean nothing. And none of them books ain't gonna mean nothing. The book that's gonna tell the real truth and nothing but the truth is the Flesh and Bone story. And I'm telling that book and I'm writing it myself. When these people sit down and say, I got a book out, right? You don't got no goddamn book out because you sat down and you told somebody else your story and they wrote the book. You didn't write the book. You told somebody else to go. So you sat there. Now you didn't write that book. So how the hell somebody getting ready to think they're gonna try to tell the Bone Thugs? Only a Bone Thug member can write the Bone Thug book. No ghostwriter can do it. No sidebar. No people can put together this story, that story. That's not gonna work. I'm writing this book myself. I'm writing it myself. I'm telling my story. It's gonna get out there, and I don't give a F how many people that don't like it. You dig what I'm saying? I don't give a F about how many people that don't like the truth I'm getting ready to tell, but I'm getting ready to spit it, man. I'm getting ready to do it. And I'm still, like I said, brother. I'm still here, homie. And nigga, and my, you know, when they say give me my flowers, bro, I went through hell and back, man. And I'm going through hell and back. And all I can get was motherfuckers thinking like bro, I don't know why people play games with me like this. I went to prison for certain shit. You know what I'm saying? And I don't need no knife or no gun. I will fucking put my motherfucking fist through your motherfucking face. So cold. Why people testing me, man? I don't know why people testing me. Like I said, I don't need no gun. I don't need no knife. I don't need no bat. Because bitch, when I hit you with this motherfucker right there, it's gonna feel like a freight train. You dig what I'm saying? So shit. I don't know why people when I can kick your motherfucking ass, why you testing me like this? You feel what I'm saying?
Well, it's the not understanding. You know, it's the not understanding what real is. You feel me? Because a lot of niggas talk that real shit, and a lot of people in the world talk that real shit, but a lot of people don't understand what it means when a nigga say, I've never been scared of another nigga, but I'm scared of myself. You feel me? Those are the real shit, and we never heard these stories from Flesh, and that's why this shit is important to me. And like I told you from the jump, these things are important to me. So I wanna rewind back one more time. We're gonna drop back one more year. Hey Flesh, this fucking interview, I'm gonna tell you now, brother. I know you are busy.
Yeah, I get it.
Please bear with me. Drop back one more year for me. 1995 Source Award, my nigga. Why the fuck ain't nobody never asked Bone Thugs this shit? Because y'all niggas came out that motherfucker. First of all, y'all shit is so different because y'all niggas from Cleveland. Most of us don't even know where the fuck Cleveland falls on the map. So you feel me? So you got motherfucking when Cleveland drops on the map, you got New York beefing with motherfucking California, East Coast versus West Coast, all that shit. Bone Thugs came out. I think that was the one. I know you had the white T-shirt on. Y'all niggas never fucking gave a fuck about dressing up. That's why that shit meant so much to me. Shit. You feel me? Y'all niggas came up.
Yeah, we was out there in California, and I can't just tell they had dress codes in California, man. We didn't care about none of that shit, man. It was we would end up in. You know, I'll be the only nigga in the Crip neighborhood in n.o.r.e on some shit like that. You dig what I'm saying?
That's why I always respected it. So explain this. What's the feel? What's the feel? Bone Thugs backstage right before they come out on the 1995 Source Awards, the same one that Snoop got up on stage to say, y'all ain't got no love for Death Row. Make that shit known. I think this was it was definitely in New York. I forgot what part of New York. It's all of that shit going on. What is going through Bone Thugs' head right now?
Yo, we going through this head like, you know what's going through Bone Thugs' head? Like, yo, we finna get out here and smash this stage like nobody ever had before. We gonna get out here and we finna smack it. We finna take the world by storm. We understand all these other celebrities, P. Diddy, Snoop, Suge Knight, and all these cats is in the house and everything. Guess what? Check this shit out. Check this shit out, motherfucker. You ain't never seen shit like this. When we jumped out there, when we hit that stage on the Source Awards, homie, we owned that shit. We took that shit by the bull by the horns, homie, and we owned that shit. And that's what it was. God gives us the energy to bring that spirit and to turn it up in the building. To turn it up, we're gonna get out there. We're gonna bring the energy. It's like we'll turn it a lame ass crowd and make them get the fuck up out their seat type energy.
Mm-hmm.
That's the energy that we was when we set up there and we got out there and we went out there and we rocked out there in the Source Awards, bro. That's what that was, man. And we went out there and we did our Bone Thug thing, and that's what it's about. And that's the flesh and bone. That's the flesh and bone legacy right there, man. I bring that energy, and I try to do the best I can. You dig what I'm saying? And I was the big bro that and I wanted my little bros to always be super tough. You dig what I'm saying? And I always wanted them to make sure that everybody was already super, super, super super cool. And bro, I try to inspire my little brothers to be the dopest that they can possibly be. You dig what I'm saying? And even still to this day, you feel what I'm saying? We're still doing our thing. We're still Bone Thugs and Harmony. It's a brother thing. It's a family thing. We're probably the only group that's still around after all this time to consider as a group.
Y'all are.
And you know what I'm saying? And I think we owe that to being a family. You dig what I'm saying? It's a family. It's a Bone Thugs. It's definitely a family business oriented business. And I think that's what's keeping Bone Thugs around and live and stronger than ever before. But that's the type of vibe that we bring whenever we touch any stage, especially a stage like the Source Awards or the Source Hip Hop Awards like that, and the AMAs and stuff of that nature, and even the Grammys when we took home that Grammy for the Crossroads, it was the same thing. You did what I'm saying. You get up there, you get out there, and you really, really electrify. I think Bone Thugs and Harmony is the only group that can electrify their fans like how Michael Jackson used to. That's how our show. And then it's like, even as individually, man, when I'm doing a Flesh and Bone show, bro, you would think you're watching it. It's like a Bone Thugs and Harmony show, bro. I bring that. We each bring that electrifying, top-notch MCing, that lyricism all to the stage. That energy, that fire, that harmony, that.
Well, that's one of the things. That's one of the things I want to make sure I. Now we all, you feel me, coming from a fan point. We all have got to fucking Bone Thugs and Harmony shows in the last decade and a half, and we've been disappointed when we got there. You find out, oh, so-and-so's not here. Oh, it's only 3 of them. Oh, it's only 2. Oh, it's only 4. All that shit. But I don't think it's one nigga in this motherfucking world that can ever say that they left disappointed. We might have came disappointed because you got there and you find out, what the fuck? Oh, man, Flesh ain't here. Oh, Busy ain't here. Craze ain't here. You might have came with that because that's automatically you start thinking about your verses that you're in love with, things of sort.
Exactly.
But it ain't a nigga in this world that has ever left one of the motherfucking shows and said, I'm disappointed. Yeah, I would have loved to see. A nigga might have said, I would have loved to see so-and-so here. But a nigga ain't say he was disappointed because that motherfucking energy y'all put on.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That energy is something different. You feel me? It's so different that y'all carry whoever the fuck is not there. And
that's the way. Yeah. That's a part of the yin. Yeah, no, go ahead with your question.
No, this ain't even a question. I got to jump into another Bone Thugs and Harmony story by Ty Hill. You feel me? My Bone Thugs and Harmony story is by Ty Hill. So the first one, that mom's and took my motherfucking creeping on the come up tape. Took it out my first down and shit. Hello, look, and she'll tell you, you feel me? So it ain't this is real shit. My next tape is that y'all know it was 6 members of Bone Thugs and Harmony. Y'all niggas didn't even know because I was in Baltimore. Y'all niggas didn't know. So
in Baltimore, huh?
Yeah, I was in Baltimore. You feel me? So I'm the honorary member. You feel me? So I'm about 13 at this time.
Right.
And y'all niggas had promoted so much motherfucking weed smoke that I smoked a lot of motherfucking weed. But this is probably the highest I ever been in my motherfucking life at 13 years old.
Right.
We inside of a glass, like one of those glass houses. the little backyard shits, and it's just like a glass house, and we're smoking. But it's one of those times that you hitting the blunt, and when you pass the bitch, a nigga already passing you the next blunt. But what I didn't know at this time is, nigga, ain't no air escaping this motherfucker. This is you smoking and you kept in contact.
Yeah, exactly. That's crazy.
Man, I hit him with the. I'm about to run home real quick. I'm high as fuck. I go home. I lay on the bed. Nobody's at my house. I'm 13. Nobody's at my house.
Damn.
I shake my head. I woke up in another motherfucking room. I hopped out the motherfucking bed, run outside. All my niggas still outside. I'm the youngest. I always been one of the youngest niggas with my homies, right? Yeah, and I'm the youngest. They like, oh, Ty, they holding me and shit. Yo, you all right? Calm down. This, that, and the bitch. Yeah. I am scared as fuck. I can hear my heart. Can you hear my heart, nigga? I'm scared. Hey, Flesh, I'm scared as fuck.
That's when you lit. That's lit. Yeah.
They named me Dizzy Bone that day.
Yeah, Dizzy Bone.
Because I was scared as shit, and I kept telling them I was dizzy. Them niggas named me, my nigga Kevin Goggins, you feel me? Shout out to my nigga Kev. I'm throwing shots on this one, nigga. Shout out to my nigga Kev. He named me Dizzy Bone, so I'm the sixth member, yo. You feel me? So
that's what's up. It's a Dizzy Bone. That's what's up. That's what I'm saying. And that's the type of high. That's the type when the weed gets you, and when you can hear that's the type of high when it takes you back to the beginning of creation, when it was just Adam and Eve in the garden. You dig what I'm saying? Shit. And then it's like, oh shit, and then it's like, oh shit, and then you run off and try to hide from God and all this shit, because that's the type of that's it. Now that's when when we do that to you, it's real, it's funny, and Lord knows that's some of the best high that you can get. You get in that mode right there. You know what I'm saying?
Again, to all my youngins out here, you feel me? We are not promoting go do drugs, but I'm telling you what the fuck Flesh Bone and motherfucking Dizzy Bone, the sixth member of Bone Thugs and Harmony. This shit was some fun time. So
that's
honorary
what's up,
member.
bro.
You gotta say that again. I'm an honorary member, right?
Honorary member of Bone Thugs and Harmony, the sixth member Dizzy Bone, aka
my nigga.
My nigga. Podcast. Yeah.
My nigga. So Flesh.
That's what's up.
I got a question, right? I got a question. Y'all being signed to Eazy-E. Source Awards is over. 96. You done dropped your solo album. So that's it. You also, I didn't want to skip past that, because we also gotta we gotta give that to it, because before we skip to 97, we gotta go through the fact that 96, when you dropped the Thugs album, which is Truth, Humbling, United, Gathering Souls, you also have to mention that you had a motherfucking number 1 hit as your single. It's not like it was. We got to get that to you, so I need to make that over there. Have Reverend Run on there. You feel me? I didn't think we knew he was a fucking Reverend back then.
No, we didn't know until he started putting it on, and until he actually got on there, the Flesh record. You dig what I'm saying? And then it was serious when I knew it. It was serious when he jumped on my record and brought that whole vibe to the record and everything. I was like, oh, he's real with it. But that's a beautiful thing. Got to have God in your life, and you got to do that. If that's your destiny, to do to go to like start doing like being a reverend or being a whatever it is, a imam or whatever in any of the faiths. So you feel what I'm saying? If that's only a calling for whoever. Not a lot of people, but for Run, that was like, wow, okay, he's really serious on this pastor thing. So I was like, yo, and he was, and it didn't take away from Mr. Run from Run DMC. It didn't take away from none of his hotness at all. It turned him into a monster in a whole nother light. But that was the beautiful experience.
That's a blessing that y'all don't. I'm not gonna say I don't know, because I can't speak for y'all, but that's probably one of the blessings that y'all don't realize that y'all have as far as who y'all are as a group, as solo individuals. Is when niggas get on them songs, they try to be Bone.
Oh yeah.
Nigga don't get on them songs and try to be themselves. Right. They don't get on them songs and try to be whatever's hot. A nigga get on them songs, and this shit is make it or break it. You feel me? On the Dangerous, ain't too many get banged with us. Straight up, we know angel dust. Like niggas knew. They gotta come with that motherfucking fire, that rapid.
And even though Run, he was already dope in his own right, though, man, he came with that he came with that Bone Thug twist on there, and it blew my wig, bro. I was like, come on, man, you trying to outdo me on my own record, homie? Hold on, man. Nah, Rev. No, Rev. Hold on, no. But it was hot though, bro. And then the record, World So Cruel is a record that rings true in every generation. And every generation has their ups and downs. And you can look at that, go look at that video, man. It kind of like spells everything. Some of the things that are going on today, what's going on in a lot of cities with the looting, the riots and stuff of that nature. And I watched World So Cruel the other day, and I was like, damn, man, that's what's happening today. It's exactly what's happening today.
It's one of those things that I'm gonna tell you. You feel me? And I don't know if you know what is that. Hey, Flesh, this is a question for you now, nigga. Okay. Do you know what they labeled that as part 2 of?
No, the World So Cruel, right? What the part
World
2
So Cruel.
I don't know. What do you think they labeled it as?
The world has labeled that as part 2 of the Crossroads.
As a who?
Part 2 of Crossroads.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Absolutely.
Because
absolutely.
It's such a, and this is for all the listeners again. And I know y'all heard this shit, because if y'all listened this far, y'all heard that shit. But go listen again and watch it again in 2021, yo. The what is depicted, like he said, is it was speaking in advance. And that's one of the things that we got from y'all that we didn't get from a lot of artists from the 90s. I love the 90s favorite era of music, like I said, but
great music.
The music was so fucking. Some of these artists that came from then, that music will live on forever. We will always listen to Bone, because it will always. Man, I'm loving the reaction videos right now to Bone Thugs and Harmony. That shit is fucking incredible. Death Row is running the game at the time. You feel me? They got their shit. They got a lot of artists. Yeah. Y'all never got involved in that shit, like, at all.
Thank
I
God.
mean, y'all got to run with Eazy from 93 to his death, you feel me? To his untimely death, you feel me? Rest in peace, Eazy-E. Y'all never got involved in the beat.
Right.
Why? Because I didn't. Flesh. We know. We've seen the videos. We've seen the interviews. We've seen Flesh. Like, you said it on here, but you really didn't have to say it. We know you was a non-tolerant type nigga. How the fuck didn't they grab you into that beat?
Man, it was one of the perfect pieces of advice that Mr. Eric Wright, Eazy-E himself, gave us when he was going through it. He pulled us up under his wing when he was going through his drama with Death Row Records. He was like, "Yo, it'd be great if y'all could stay out of this East Coast, West Coast, or this weather," because we were watching him go through it with the Death Row. You feel me? And whoever else. And it was a few situations where he actually advised and emphasized that, yo, man, you do stay focused on your craft, stay focused on your music, and if you can, stay out of this beef, this nonsensical beef that's going on between all these rappers. Now, Eazy-E actually did do that. He advised us to the best of his ability, the best of our ability, to stay out of that nonsense. And we tried, and then only on certain records did it come out. And it was something that never spilled into any physical altercations, like how it unfortunately has for a lot of legends that have been taken away at an early age. We were able to stay out of that, but at the same time, drop a few lug nuts here and there lyrically on a record, and other than it turning into some real super beef. You feel what I'm saying? And then and even to this day, we're most loved, and we love quite a whoever that we thought might have had a problem with Bone Thugs and Harmony. Man, we loved by everybody, man, today. And even coming up in the 90s, even if we thought we had beef with somebody, no, we don't, man. Bone is the most loved, and we get along with a little bit of everybody and some, bro. And I think that's a true blessing, to be from the Midwest and to be signed by a guy from the West Coast. Everybody was thinking that we were the West Coast, and we pretty much lyrically, if we had a beef, you had. If you take it to the mic, then you leave it on the mic. You dig what I'm saying? So
like it was
and
supposed to be originally.
yeah, originally.
That's what it was supposed to be.
And that's what it was for Bone Thugs. So
all right, so let's skip to the hey in the middle of the bone to the bone clones. Since you said everybody got love and we done spread love.
Them boys got super love, and that's one of the things, man. Crucial Conflict is my brothers today.
Them niggas was dope.
Them niggas are dope. And I work with these guys. And whenever I can get over there to that part of the Midwest, those brothers show the utmost support. And we rock the same stages together today. And we work and we make money together when it comes to putting on great shows. You see Flesh and Wild Style doing a show, and the rest of Crucial doing a show. And then it goes on and on to, so you got Crucial. You had there was a couple other groups.
Yeah, Wild Style.
It was a lot of. Yeah, it was a lot of groups. They're slipping the mind right now. Damn. So Crucial.
Crucial was the only one that really blew.
Yeah, you're right.
If we talking about that blue, Crucial blue, we could take it to Poe Pimpin' with Twisted. I know y'all got love for Twisted too.
Yeah, we got big love for Twisted. We never had any issues with Twisted though. We never Twisted.
Yeah, we can take it to the Do or Die shit.
Yeah, Do or Die. That's who I was thinking of. The Do or Die.
Okay,
because we're like family today. Even though it was like, okay, to it, because it was those guys that came and was like, oh nigga, we for this. It's how ironic it was from that all of these dudes from Chingy. I wouldn't even say that from Chingy to like how the hell did all the Midwest dudes end up being the dudes that was on that type of vibe? Twister, Do or Die, Crucial Conflict, even Chingy. Like I said, man, all of these dudes had styles that was on that type of vibe. But Bone Thugs was doing it different because we was not only rapping fast, but we was the only niggas on some R&B shit too.
Harmonizing.
We was on our sing song. We was on our song shit. We was on our R&B and hip hop. Put it together, you got Bone Thugs in Harmony. And I can see why people were saying that, y'all using our style. You took our style. Nah, we never took nobody's style. This is Bone Thug style. Twister had his own style. Crucial Conflict had their own style. Do or Die had their own style, and then you had other cats that was because you can't take away from like other dope ass artists that know how to rap real fast, like Busta Rhymes, for example. Busta Rhymes is a beast, you dig what I'm saying? But he does it his own way. So how you gonna compare Busta Rhymes to Flesh, Lazy, Crazy, Busy, or Wish when them niggas sing that this is rapping fast. This is harmonizing and singing and putting a whole total different twist.
Well, none of them did that. None of them did that. We gotta, and y'all kept putting that out there. The harmonizing was a big part of it. Like, nigga, y'all aren't harmonizing. Not to mention, we didn't all watch. I don't know if y'all practice because I'm gonna tell y'all what the fuck I see. I'm gonna tell you what I see, Flesh. What I see is y'all niggas with fucking brushes in front of grandma's dresser and a big ass mirror, and y'all singing this shit, and one nigga's rapping, and y'all knowing when to come in because there's no way possible that the fucking short interviews I've seen back then. You feel me? I've interviewed Ananda Lewis. You feel me? Those lovely people from back then.
Right.
And it's no way possible. The way that niggas was dropping in on one person rapping and they coming in with the harmonizing right behind it and they throwing that shit literally sounds like the song.
Yeah.
Nobody was doing that shit, man. That was different.
You got to study. It took a lot of practice. It took, we studied each other to the point that we knew exactly where to drop and how to come in. It's like when you have MCs MCing each other and hype men. Bone Thugs and Harmony are considered amongst each other the best hype men for each other. So we know exactly when to put that ad lib in there, bring it out, that harmony. That was Bone Thugs all the way. You dig what I'm saying? Just like Spliff to Busta Rhymes and everything. And Bone Thugs and Harmony is that to each other. When it comes to the harmony, especially when the singing part, and when I'm singing a line, they know exactly when to chime in and add that extra baritone note or that high note on this word right here, and so forth and so on. So that energy, that energy, that style, that creativity separated Bone Thugs and Harmony from everybody else in the Midwest. You feel me? So that was a beautiful thing. And then yeah, so it's been a blessing for ultimately to be able to steer away from all of the drama of the industry and not get pulled into that. And if everybody across the board, I don't care if you white, black, Mexican, Chinese, Bone Thugs has been able to garnish 100% pure love and fan support, no matter what your race is. We seem to have been able to harness or garnish a little bit of everybody from every race turned out to be a Bone Thug fanatic. Because when you go to our shows and you look out there out the crowd, you're not just seeing brothers. You're not seeing a crowd full of black people, brother. You're seeing a crowd of mixed diversity all across the board, bro. You're seeing the Mexicans, the Puerto Ricans. You're seeing you're seeing the white folks out there, man. And this is where I'm at with it as an artist, bro. I'm not finna be sitting up here talking about you black, you white. I'm not doing that shit. Get mad at me because I don't see color when it comes to me as an artist, bro. I don't see color, man. I'm colorblind like a motherfucker. So on that note, that's part of one of the reasons why we were able to stay away from a little bit of drama. I don't care if you're from the East Coast or the West Coast. I'm finna rock your socks off, man. I'm finna make you go home and with so much adrenaline, you're gonna have an overdose of adrenaline. By the time you get home, you ain't gonna understand what happened to you. You're gonna be dizzy bone. You're gonna be so dizzy, you're not gonna understand what just happened to you. And you don't have to be painted in no boxes. I'm black, so I feel no. You can't. No. Black people, white people, nobody can own Bone Thugs and Harmony like that, man. Because I got just as many white fans and Hispanic fans and Chinese fans and Japanese fans as I do everybody, man. What the fuck I look like? So that's where it's at when it comes to being an artist and being a creative artist, to be able to transcend color, man, and skin color and all that, man. And by the grace of God, bro, that's why one of the reasons why we still have a career today that's thriving, man. That's why I'm able to drop records as a soloist. That's why we're able to get together in Bone Thugs and Harmony. And even after COVID, going through the nonsense of being on lockdown, still Bone Thugs and Harmony still come together with a full-fledged touring schedule. What kind of shit is that, bro? That this is the type of shit that only God got. So this is why my faith continues to grow. And this is why I continue to strive to be the type of artist that when I'm putting this stuff together, I don't know who is going to touch more than the next. But it's my job to get out there, get on that mic and tell my story over the amazing tracks that's going to give you the inspiration that you need. So I take all this inspiration and energy and I turn it into a record to give to y'all, bro. This and just like whatever comes from that is the grace of God. It's my blessing and whatever the case may be. But all of that experience and energy goes into those records. And the outcome is like how you just shared with me to go check out this reaction video, bro. I've never heard of no reaction video, and I try not to let that type, because a lot of artists that I've known personally let certain stuff like it changes them when they see people. It's like, dude, just like God bless you to have that type of effect on each of them. And then my ego is checked at the gate for one. I don't, but I just hate when people piss me off and they make me have to defend my honor, defend my intelligence, defend it, because I will. And
that's why we didn't get on. That's why we didn't get on the whole with Fleshbone went to jail for none of that shit. Right. Because if y'all niggas want to watch that shit, y'all could go to interviews that he speaks about that, and that's up to y'all. You feel me? But this wasn't about that or what the fuck mistakes we made. Because the one thing I know for sure is if you have watched this group, you have already seen the type of person each member is, and how you realize they're all stand-up niggas. They're all stand-up individuals. They all are men now. And you know what they is. So look, Hey, Flesh, you just now walked me into my next Bone Thugs and Harmony story.
Okay.
I told you I got hella Bone Thugs and Harmony stories, nigga. This shit is real from the fan base. The year was probably I don't remember the year of this. All I know is I was on my shit. We sticking niggas up, shit like that. Right?
Oh yeah.
So the night prior, me and my niggas, we in the hood, we doing what we do. We get a nigga for rings. To this day, I've never seen niggas with rings and shit that I wanted. Get a nigga for the rings, and if it's you, my nigga, I promise you, if you come to me today, man, I'll buy you jewelry. I don't want no smoke, my nigga. But we got nigga for the rings, the necklace, money, all that type shit. Me being me, I get the fucking call niggas like, yo, Bone Thugs is gonna be in Baltimore tomorrow. I said, word. Then someone all this stolen shit to the
Damn.
Man, I got rings on, I got necklaces on. None of my niggas, all my niggas always been street niggas and they didn't want to go with me. I'm like, nah, yo, I'm going. I'm gonna get us a deal, man. I'm going.
Right.
Now I always been that nigga that I'm like, I'm gonna get us a deal.
Yeah.
I get there, it's at Johns Hopkins University, right? I've never been on this campus in my life, like ever or whatever.
Right.
So I get there, niggas direct me how to get there. Of course, I'm a black nigga because I brought this up because I say you brought it up because you're talking about the diversity of your fan base.
Yeah.
I'm one of the only black niggas in here, so it was so easy to get up front. Man, excuse me. I made my way up front, right? So I'm up that bitch. Right. You know, if you feel I got my jewelry, I'm looking good, my nigga. I'm looking good. Right. I got fucking this dope ass stolen jewelry on. I got that. I'm looking good, my nigga. We gonna pawn this shit tomorrow, but today, so look, the show's over. I gotta get to these niggas. My ass, soon as the show's over, I start hitting backstage. They all in the building, right? I head backstage, try to walk past the security. Security like, nah, what you doing? I said, man, chill out. What the fuck you mean? Man, Steven and them left. I said, Steven and them left already? He said, the fuck you mean? What? He said, what? I said, Steven and them left already? He said, who? Yeah. I said, Steven, nigga. I said, Stanley and them. I'm their cousin. What the fuck? I lied. Nigga, I ain't no comedian. Flesh, I ain't lying
That's
to you.
crazy.
I broke down niggas' government names.
Right.
I said, Steven, what? Lazy Bone. You know him as Lazy Bone, nigga. I said, Stanley, flexing them. You did. Oh, man, they up there. Go up there. Run up there. I said, thanks, man. Thanks. I go running upstairs, right?
Damn.
I swear to God, right? I go running upstairs. I get up there. First nigga I run into is Wishbone. So Wish, I say, Wish has some of my favorite verses. Yeah. Wish is my least favorite fucking person in Bone Thugs and Harmony. Because that nigga motherfucking gave me the motherfucking, man, get the fuck off me. I say, hey, Wish, let me talk to you. Man, get the fuck out of here. He kept walking on me, right? I swear to God.
Damn.
Listen, I'm not lying to you, right? And I know that's your cousin, right?
Yeah.
I'm not lying to you. You know who came back and talked to me? Motherfucking Lazy. I got Lazy number that day, and I got DJ. It wasn't Unique at that time. I forgot who the fuck
maybe
it was.
DJ Ice or Position. Was it Position or DJ Ice?
Ice. It had to be him then because it wasn't Position. I don't remember that name. I got the numbers and shit. Every time I hit Lazy, that shit never went to him. This nigga would never answer and shit, but I spit to him and shit. I gave him my heart. In my head, nigga wanted to hear what the fuck he already rapped. So I'm spitting my lyrics as fast as him. Look, that's my Bone Thugs story. Right.
That's crazy.
You feel me? I was Stanley and Steven's little cousin.
Yeah, that's what's Stan and Steve's little cousin. That's what's up. You hilarious for that. That's beautiful though, man. That's some crazy shit right there, bro. That's crazy. That's wild.
So recently, y'all was in the headlines for the back and forth with the Migos, right? And I was all for it. I think Biz dropped Carbon Monoxide and Lazy dropped a bunch of shit going back at these niggas. Y'all was going back at it, and I love it because the one thing about a Bone album or a Bone production or anything from Bone, you're always going to be satisfied. Like I said with the shows, it's always a satisfaction. It's like, I came in wanting this, but I left. I'm no longer hungry. So that shit was beautiful. Y'all went through that shit, and then most recently, Flesh and Bone hit the papers again. Well, it's 2021, so it's not papers. It hit the internet again. With Flesh and Bone has reached out to Migos to extend hand, wanting them on a project.
Yeah.
Can you explain that to us, big bro?
So the thing is this. It's been one of the things that I was getting at my brothers for, Busy and Lazy, right? Busy and Lazy was like, yo, getting at the rest of us, yo, Flesh, man, you got to jump in on, you got to say something to these cats. And I was like, nah, I'm OG. I'm not getting at no youngsters on that type of level. And this is what I told them. I'm not doing that. If you feel that right now, if you feel you want to get at them cats, please, by all means, get at them. But me, I'm OG status. I'm the best. I'm the greatest. I'm the OG. And I kind of like them little niggas, is what I was telling them. And I'm trying to tell Lil B and Lil A, like, instead of this getting at them on some this shit, how about we do a song? How about we link up and do Migos, Bone Thugs and Harmony collaborations? You dig what I'm saying? And for the life of me, I want to be able to make that happen one day. You dig what I'm saying? It's always been my point of view, even like I said, but even before Wish and Lay did, Busy and Lay, before they did what they did on their records, I told them niggas, okay, that's fine. If you want to do that, cool. But look, I think it'd be better if we work with those cats. How about that? And that's always my standpoint. Since day one, I wanted to work with these dudes. Whether it happens or not, hey, cool, it's whatever the case may be. When you talk about who else you want to work with, the Migos, god damn it. I want to work with those little niggas. Who got a problem with that? We done worked with everybody up under the sun. God damn it, the Migos is next. Even with all of the dissing because they ain't even with all of that diss records that my brothers done did. It's like, dude, you are the master of your craft. You're just like, nobody do it like you. So because to the point to where they can, Migos can't even do they can't even respond. They didn't respond. They didn't do a diss track getting back at Busy or Lay because they can't. They don't have that type of their creativity ain't up there like that. But these niggas are sure as hell is marketable. They out there doing it what they're doing on their level because that they got their own lane. Bone Thugs and Harmony. This is how it feels like when brothers ask me, Flesh, get out, get up. Nah, I'm in my own lane, bro. I'm in my you in your own lane. It's totally officially uncalled for you to smash them niggas like that. And this is like, I'm Big Pro. This is how I'm getting at my brothers. You dig what I'm saying? And it's like, so I don't have to get at, if somebody want beef with Flesh like that, whatever the case may be, whatever, if they don't, whatever, if they answer, whatever the case may be. I'm not getting at niggas like that. If I get at niggas on the level of my creativity because I'm hot anyway. I do that. I'm a battle rapper in the sense that I'm going to smash you lyrically on the song that I'm talking about right here. And I don't even have to say your name. You dig what I'm saying? That's the type of artist I am. However, I need to be able to work with cats like this across the board. You feel what I'm saying? And if it ever happens, you don't have to create a credit Flesh and Bone. You don't have to do that. You don't have to credit Flesh and Bone for making this happen like that. You dig what I'm saying? But if it do happen, it just say it took somebody to start it, to bring it up and put the word in the atmosphere in order for it to do happen. And I don't care if it's just, you take all three, put them with all five or four or three, whatever the case may be, but you're going to get some type of collaboration out of that one day. And you know what I'm saying? And I say that as a businessman. I say that as an artist, and I say it as a businessman, or whatever you want to call it. And stuff like that needs to happen. You feel what I'm saying? And we can be out here acting tough. I'm the greatest, this, that, and the other. He got two groups that are great in their own right, talking about I'm the greatest. Man, I'm an OG. I'm the greatest. I'm not getting in no greatest beef with
that shit is so different. You feel me? And first of all, this is where you first heard that shit at. I need to make that shit clear. Cards Face Up podcast. You feel me? Quavo, Offset, Takeoff. Y'all niggas need to get at the big homie Flesh and Bone because it's important. Yeah. It's important to understand the difference in age. It's important to understand the difference in not genres, the difference in eras. Flesh and Bone comes from that battle era. Bone Thugs comes from that battle era. Nigga,
Right.
when we go in the studio, we could go in there as brothers, sisters, cousins, uncles, aunts.
All
Bitch,
that,
I'm
all
gonna try to kill you in this motherfucker. Point motherfucking blank. That's what we
can
go
go
into. The new generation, and it's no shot at y'all or no diss at y'all because I love the things that I'm seeing y'all niggas do in business. Like, y'all niggas is way beyond what our generation was. Y'all niggas is fucking incredible, but y'all niggas go in to create.
Oh yeah,
we
go in it. Y'all in it.
Y'all, yeah, them niggas, they come in just, they want to create. They don't give a fuck what it is. Hey, what ad lib, this need, this, that, and another. We came in to create, but we also came in as a competitive spirit.
Yeah,
so,
with the competitive. Yeah,
y'all take off, Offset. Y'all niggas gotta realize this shit. Quavo, go holler at the big homie Flesh. He understands. You feel me? Get with him. Make this shit happen because it's needed. It's needed for it's
culture,
needed for hip hop. Yeah, it's needed for all of this shit, nigga. Because guess what? Nigga, it's more than one motherfucking king. It's more than one motherfucking king, nigga. You can hold the crown for your motherfucking palace and allow them to hold the crown for their motherfucking palace. And there's no reason for y'all to beef. Long as y'all all recognize in the middle, we meet and we all are kings. You feel me? Hey, Flesh, I got a question for you, right?
Absolutely.
The whole Verzuz situation going on, and you got the 3-6 Mafia was supposed to go up against Bone Thugs and Harmony. At least that's what the internet was saying. Now, me personally, I didn't understand it until I did my homework with the whole, I think it was like the Ouija board and Ouija, are you with me, Mo, murder, Mo? It was all with that shit. I didn't understand it fully until I did my research. Was that a good battle for you? If it would have happened?
I wouldn't not necessarily. Because when you look at the Bone Thugs catalog, bro, you're gonna have to take 3 different groups and put them up against Bone Thugs and Harmony, bro. You're not gonna be able to take just one group and put them up with with Bone Thugs and Harmony with a catalog like that, bro. You're just not. Because at the end of the day, once you pull Bone Thugs and Harmony into a versus, it's just not going to be a Bone Thugs and Harmony. Now it's going to break down into, so you got the whole Bone Thug catalog, right? And like you said earlier, then you got all of the solo albums and the different cuts that we got from the solo albums to go along with that. So you're talking about, you know, 7 or 8 or maybe like 9, maybe 10 10 studio albums, and then when you add the 4 or 5 solo albums to that too, you're talking about damn near 100 goddamn songs to compete with. Now niggas out there, DMX, God bless the rest of his soul, Snoop did the version, it was historical and everything, but those catalogs aren't as extensive as a Bone Thugs and Harmony catalog, even when you put them together. So yeah, that's what's up. So yeah, bro, when it comes to the whole versus thing, I don't know, man. I don't think you're gonna do a serious justice when it comes to Bone Thugs and Harmony, bro, because you need to I don't so for example, even if you pull somebody like Wu-Tang Clan to the table, right? Okay, so how many studio albums does Wu-Tang Clan have? So what they gonna do?
3?
Yeah, so yeah, and on that note, what the fuck they gonna do? Perform Cash Rules Everything Around Me and then it's over? The fuck, dude, we got like I said, up damn near 30, 40, 50 songs that we can play back to back to do in the verses. How many artists as a group, how many group artists got 10 hits that they can play? So the reason I'm saying is that Wu-Tang can get up there and probably play like maybe 5 or 6 or 7 or 8 songs back to back in the verses, but Bone Thug gonna take your ass up to 30, 40, 50 songs, bro. So how many groups are gonna be able to get on there and do a verses with Bone Thugs and Harmony when Bone Thugs and Harmony got a goddamn catalog that go back way back to the days of Yonder? You dig what I'm saying?
I agree. We had this conversation on Facebook about Bone Thugs and Harmony, and a nigga put up Wu-Tang. Now shout out to Wu-Tang, you feel me? Nothing but love, and
I love it.
And Darren, you feel me? My nigga Shaheen was on the show. You feel me? That's my nigga.
Yeah, that's all day.
But they know they can't. They know they ain't got a catalog.
Bro,
it's impossible.
They play 5 of their hits and done. Okay,
It's impossible. You're gonna have
hits
you're
and
gonna
done.
have 5. You're gonna have maybe 3. You giving them a lot of credit.
Yeah.
Shit. But
Yeah.
the group shit, you feel me? And again, Wu-Tang, nigga, this ain't no shot. Let's just keep it 100. You're gonna have maybe 3 from the group.
Yeah.
You're gonna have maybe 4 or 5 from Method Man.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna have maybe 4 or 5 from Ghostface.
Yeah.
We're gonna give
Probably.
RZA maybe 1 or 2 if you don't add production in. Because if you add production in, he got another 3, 4, 5 in there. You feel me again? But after that, Jizza and Raekwon, you got Jizza and Raekwon.
You know,
Jizza gonna give you 1 or 2. Raekwon gonna give you maybe 2.
Maybe You God hit you with 1 or 2.
You God can't hit you with none. No offense, You God, but can't. You ain't adding in this battle. My bad. You God. No offense. You God would be like putting Wishbone in the battle as a solo because he didn't really do a solo album. So and if You God, I know you did your You God album, but nigga, we didn't know you was called Golden Arms until the Triumph video. But we didn't know shit about it, my nigga. But again, no disrespect to the OGs of this shit because I got love for y'all niggas all the way around. But we just being honest here. You feel me? When we talking Bone Thugs, so my problem with the 3-6 shit, I'm gonna tell you with the 3-6 shit. Like I said, I didn't know much about 3-6. 3-6. DJ Paul. Which one produced?
DJ Paul.
DJ Paul
produced. Yeah.
DJ Paul produced. I just found out. Well, not just found out, but recently I found out a lot of shit that he produced. He got some dope ass credits. You feel me? Shout out to him.
Absolutely.
Juicy J signed to Wiz Khalifa.
Yeah, Juicy J went on and did his thing. He got a few.
Yo did some hard shit on there though. On Wiz label, he did some hard shit maybe about 5 years ago. That shit was dope. That was my first time fucking with him.
Wow.
I was one of those niggas that did not give 3-6 the credit maybe that they deserved. I wasn't into a lot of shit they was doing. You feel me? When they did the movie Choices, I believe it was called.
Okay.
They did the whole movie thing. I wasn't into that shit. You feel me? It was we was doing what we was doing. So a lot of that shit didn't concept. I didn't get it. But anyway, them niggas ain't fucking with Bone. I'm gonna tell you now.
That's why I say I'm not sure.
But you ain't Bone. You know, you ain't Bone.
Man, I don't know, man. It's like, man, it goes because it goes way past the Ruthless into Interscope and the Warner
Def
Brothers, Def Jam, and it goes on and on and on and on. You're talking about a situation that will and can snowball into some shit. You dig what I'm saying? So, and then you got Busy Bone solo shit. You got Crazy Bone solo shit. You got Lazy Bone solo shit.
Who had the best solo shit?
Oh man, well, you know,
apologies, because real nigga shit. We come from a competitive. No, I'm giving you the real question, nigga. You getting the question still, but it come from a competitive spirit. So flesh and bone has to be taken out of the equation, and we just have lazy, busy, Wish, and flesh. Oh shit. We only have 3 because Wish did not drop a fucking solo. So we only have lazy, crazy, and busy. Who had the best? And one of them your brother, nigga, so I need a real answer.
You know what, bro? I vibe to those dudes. I couldn't even put one above the other when it comes to a favorite, bro, because I rock all of their stuff equally the same, and I enjoy and equally entertained when I'm rocking Lazy Bone or Crazy Bone. That you know what I'm saying? Whether it's a Crazy Bone, Thug Mentality, or Lazy Bone, or Busy Bone solo joint, man. I rocked them all, bro. And I still got even when I was in prison, I had all of the tapes and shit like that. You couldn't get CDs, so you had to get you know what I'm saying? And I still got those very single tapes up in, you know what I'm saying, in my office right now. And I was rocking it, and then and I was rocking them all the same. I honestly don't have a favorite.
All right, so I'm gonna give you my fucking favorite Flash, because you don't want to give us. Motherfucking Busy Bone is in the motherfucking building. I'm gonna give you my motherfucking favorite.
That is
you right, man. All right, so
Mhm.
we got El Burner,
Yep. L Burner,
we got Thug Mentality, and
Thug
we got
Mentality,
Heaven's Movie.
Heaven's Movie. Okay, take those three. Those
Heaven's
three.
Movie is my favorite.
Okay.
If we're
Yeah.
talking fuck Ruthless.
Yeah. Yeah. Fuck
it was
Ruthless, huh?
Busy
Right.
was on some shit with the fuck Ruthless shit.
Right. Yeah.
Then
He was.
if we talking fucking Thug Mentality, I'm gonna tell you, Thug
Yeah.
Mentality crazy surprised me.
Uh-huh.
And crazy. My favorite Bone Thugs artists always switch.
Mm-hmm.
It's like every 2-3 years
Right.
it switches of who's
Yeah.
my favorite.
That's what's up.
Crazy at that point of Thug Mentality became my favorite because he did the shit and he dropped back into the old him. It was the younger Crazy in the video.
Yeah.
And it was like, damn, Bone never gave us this shit. It was like, yo, Bone never, nigga, because y'all came out so early, how the fuck you gonna drop back? You gonna drop back the Tyler's? So with him giving us the young him just by himself, it was like, damn, now I know Cray Jackson. Like that shit was deep. Then El Burner dropped, and I'm gonna tell you, Lazy got me some pussy. This my next.
That's what's up.
This my next Bone Thugs and Harmony story.
Right.
Lazy got me some pussy with the whole him and Felicia shit. It wasn't even him on it, but we found out. You knew that Lazy was behind the whole Mo Thug shit because Lazy was promoting the Mo Thug shit, and you did the "It's all G-O-O-D good" and Crazy said that. Is that right? Huh?
Yeah.
You done it right? Yeah. Crazy Bone. That shit with him and Felicia, which is Lazy's wife or whatever, or whatever that situation is, that don't matter.
Yeah.
But that shit got me some pussy. I wrote that down to some females.
That's crazy.
And I got that shit. You feel me? Is you ready to roll? It's getting kind of hot here. No, that's us. So at that point, Lazy was my favorite only because I knew he was the mastermind behind it. And then he did this shit with the Mo Thugs moved better than El Burner. And the only reason it did because Mo Thugs was such a conglomerate. Like, nigga, we talking Eminem. We talking Eminem and niggas love the whole Caucasian rapper. But the niggas forget, what was his name? Casper? What was the white boy name that did this shit with Ghetto Cowboy?
A Powder P.
Powder P. I'm Powder P. Yeah. Hey, can I get a 12 gauge? Like that's it. Like Lazy was on some shit from the beginning. So I gotta salute that shit. I gotta salute the fact that Lazy put that shit out there. So every couple years it's changed. Like in '96 when Flesh did the motherfucking Thugs album, I didn't expect to be just a Flesh fan. I was a Flesh fan for a minute. Like that was strictly who it was.
Exactly.
And it took me years, like I said, it took me years to realize the part you play. And brother, I want to give you those roses and flowers and whatever the fuck else, brother. A couple weed stems or whatever the fuck else you need.
Right.
To let you know that nigga, we appreciate you because you are the big homie. You are that nigga. I've seen clips from Busy Bone saying, "Oh man, I seen the lightning when Flesh was arguing." Like the nigga, I've seen those clips. I've seen Lazy not play with you. I've seen everybody not play with you, and it's not a scary thing because as gangsters that we are, as thugs that we are, nigga, we don't have fear of no man, but you have to expect and appreciate every man for who they are. And I watch niggas appreciate you for who you are, and that is what needs to get out to the world. That Flesh the big homie, the nigga played the backside when he created this shit. When he brought us out here, and that's the shit that I wanted to make sure that I get out there to y'all, get out there to the world. You feel me? So I've given my 3 Bone Thugs and Harmony story. I got one more. This is for my cousin Randy.
Okay.
This is for my cousin Randy. You feel me, little Dizzy Bone? Randy put me on with the motherfucking I'm a shot. I ain't gonna shout your legal shit out. I ain't gonna say what you put me on with, Randy. But anyway, I didn't have money yet, but I stole your motherfucking Art of War CD.
Right,
Randy
right,
was
right.
living with my grandfather, my
Okay.
pop.
Damn.
Stole his Art of War CD, but I don't know how the nigga realized I stole the CD because it was a double CD.
Right.
And in
That's
my
right.
head, the nigga wasn't never supposed to realize he's only playing this one.
Yeah.
But I stole this too.
Right.
Man, I got
That's
home
hilarious, man. That's
like
crazy.
3 hours later after listening to this shit in the Walkman.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, I'm jumping. Man, I see my father and them coming down that basement.
Mm-hmm.
Where his CD at? I don't know what y'all, man. They found that motherfucker, took my CD, man. I had to stop selling crack because of y'all niggas, man. That was the only way I was gonna get my motherfucking CD.
Damn. That's cold, bro.
Hey,
That's
Flex,
what's up,
we got
man.
some
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
we got some questions from you niggas though.
Okay.
We
What's up? Yeah.
we
What's
we
up?
we got some questions that
Mm-hmm.
your fan
Okay.
base wants to ask you.
Okay. All right. What's
Now we're
what's
gonna
on their
do
mind?
we're gonna do a quick Q&A,
Okay.
and you ain't got to go deep into it though. How does it feel to be royalty?
Well, you know what? God does what He wants to do to you, and it's up to you to be able to kick back and enjoy the tea. And you know what, man, I can put it on that note, and at the same time, brother, it's a humbling and experience to understand that hard work pays off, um, in ways that you would never imagine. We tried something, and we tried hard at it, and our duty is to only try, and the effort the result is not up to you. And if the results put me on the level of a hip hop royalty type of situation, then the hard work paid off for me and my brothers, and I'm grateful for that. And I'm even grateful for my fans to even and consider us royalty in the sense of hip hop like that. It's an honor.
Okay, dope, 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 dope. Next one is, how can I officially chop and screw a project of his? Him and Wish jammed some of my bone chops in Fort Wayne, Indiana.
Mm-hmm. Well,
so they want to, yeah.
You chop and screw by just taking the motherfucking track and slowing it down 15 BPM, BPS. You feel what I'm saying? No, you can. No, that's on you, bro. If you want to chop and screw a Flesh and Bone record, I would love to hear what you come up with, man. Go ahead and chop and screw it and put that shit out there. Simple as that.
Okay, cool, cool. Now the next question, we already answered that. Why he didn't initially sign to Ruthless Records? We already answered that. You feel me?
I pretty
Go ahead,
much
give him some more.
I was officially signed to Ruthless, and then, like I said, they came in and did the switcheroo and try to bring in a new situation, and you know, I don't want to get into too much detail of it, but I got I'm in possession of the original contract that I signed. You dig what I'm saying? So, but they came in and tried to do a separate agreement to try to X me out, like I said before.
Okay, okay. Next question is, and we also got into this, but you could go a little bit quicker, deeper into it. I would ask Flash, early growing up in the hood in Cleveland, how bad was it? Because he used to say Cleveland was hardcore.
Well, yeah, Cleveland is just as hardcore as Baltimore, Chicago, Los Angeles, Memphis, and Cleveland is just as hardcore. If you can imagine what it's like in any of those cities that I named, Cleveland is in the ranks of hardcore cities. That's rough, and that has a real challenge when it comes to that type of situation, drug scene. All of that other stuff that comes with being hardcore. Eric Wright called it that because he's from LA, and it doesn't matter where you're from. I guarantee you got some hardcore elements in there that I can describe and compare to the hardcore elements of Cleveland, and to be able to escape that is a godsend and a God blessing. If you're doing something with your life and whatever the case may be, if you can escape that type of situation, please do so.
Gotcha.
You definitely giving back to, you know what I'm saying? You take, you give back in however ways you give back. But the thing is that you do something with your life. You owe it to wherever you come from. That's hardcore. you owe it to that place to do something with your life, period. Even if it's being successful enough to just pay your own rent, pay your own car note, and clothe yourself and put food on your back, or you get married and have children and take care of them kids, that's being successful too, in my opinion.
Dope, dope, dope. Now here's the last question, Flash. Can you make more songs like Who That? That was banging.
Hell
And
yeah,
the
I'm
second-
making some. Yeah.
It's a two-part question. I should have said that.
Yeah.
It's a two-part question. So can you make more songs like Who That? That was banging. Also, would you make a joint album with any fellow Bone member? If so, who would that be?
The Bone Thugs and Harmony, or the Crazy Lazy Busy Wish Ants. I'll do a joint album. I'll do a joint album with any one of them. You know who it'd be though? It'd be Wish, because Wish has yet to drop a solo album, and then hopefully I can inspire him to do at least. If you don't want to do a solo album, then maybe Wish should do an EP with me then.
Okay.
We get Wishbone to jump on the EP with me. Yeah.
Wishbone, even though you my nigga, I'm still mad at you because I was shining that day, nigga. You were supposed to show me love. I was shining, nigga. You know, I was risking my freedom that day to shine like that to you. But
That's
anyways,
right.
Wish, I would love to hear y'all too. That shit would be dope. So tell them though, Flash. Can you make more songs like Who That? Because you was about to go in on that. So.
Oh yeah. Songs like so man. I'm in a creative melting pot right now. Like, because the shit that I've been coming up with lately is just straight all across the board stuff that if I'm happy with it, satisfied with it, this is what we're turning into singles and videos like Who That. You dig what I'm saying? That the only reason why Who That didn't end up on a project yet is because of the issue of the sample. There's a sample policy thing that, you know, I can't just drop that without clearing the issues. And these people want an arm and a leg for that Who That sample. And then, unless I can drop the money that they want for that sample, it's like, give it to them. You can say give it to them, but the song's out there and everything. And then, I want to be able to do more songs like Who That, but I got to be careful of the sampling issue. There is a sample situation, because there's a lot of songs that I want to be able to flip like Who That in this hardcore street. You know what I'm saying? That those hardcore elements, that hardcore hip hop, those original hip hop ingredients type rap that I got my eyes on, but it includes a sample, and I got to be careful with that. So yes, I'm still able to do songs like that with original tracks too, and that's what I'm focusing on. Not just that, but all variety. You're gonna get a variety of different styles of tracks from me right now with all of the stuff. Especially, I think maybe the one that I'm getting ready to drop called "Take Me Out the Game" might fall in that category, but I'm gonna let y'all see, make that judgment.
Okay. So look, Flash, I ain't gonna hold you no more, big bro. I appreciate the fuck out of you. We appreciate the fuck out of you. And like I said, if you don't know, you are considered one of the most thugs that we have.
I appreciate that,
of our
bro.
generation, and it means so much to us. It means so much what you have contributed to us, to the hip hop game, to the world, and we thank you for that. So what I do want to say is, I need you to shout. We've already discussed on what you have coming.
Okay.
Give them a little bit more insight of what you have coming. What can they expect from Flesh and Blood?
Well, you know, I got a lot of shit that's on the table right now. Now, I do want to shout out my latest track, Dedication, that's really, really catching and creating a little fire storm within the set. And, you know, this Dedication is a record that deep in our heart, it's kind of like has the Crossroads feel to it, where it's dedicated to all of the loved ones, rest in peace and passed away before us, but it's also dedicated to people that's struggling to get their life on track. You dig what I'm saying? They're struggling with drug addiction, paying homage to people that's trying to, you know, get their life together, you know, because the COVID, the lockdowns really devastated a lot of people, and a lot of people were able to come out of that strong, still together and all of that. So it's dedicated to people that are trying to stay focused in life and really, really have a really good, fair shot go at life. And then, so Dedication is out there. Go to YouTube. Go to my YouTube channel, check out all of the latest and the new. I got Take Me Out.
What's that YouTube channel?
The YouTube channel is Flesh and Bone. It's the Flesh and Bone YouTube. It's the official Flesh and Bone channel on YouTube. It's called Flesh and Bone. Go ahead, check out all of that on there. And I'm also working on a sketch comedy TV show called Funhouse that I tease. I've every now and again, I put something out and I tease everybody with what's going on and what we're filming with that. But it's a brand new comedy show. I'm doing comedy skits. I'm doing comedy, just type of stuff, the type of comedy that's no bar holds bars when it comes to man, I don't give a damn if you get offended by what I'm doing. I'm having fun. I'm doing stuff nobody would ever thought that I'm doing. Sketch comedy is one of the new things that I'm doing for TV and film. And that show is right there. We've been working on it. We're going to be working on it for quite some time, but that's in the making. And I'm also writing a memoir right now, writing a book telling the Bone Thug story from my point of view. That should be out there sometime soon within the next. I'm going to give it to it's going to be a minute, maybe the next year or so tops. But that project is a book project, TV and film, a sketch comedy, and of course the music, the production. I'm working with a variety of producers. I also myself produce as well, and I'm trying to get that out there. If y'all not following me on Instagram, go ahead and go on Instagram. It's Flesh and Bone BTNH, and on Twitter it's Flesh and Bone BTNH. My individual Facebook is Flesh and Bone, and then you can also follow the Bone Thugs, the entire group on Bone Thugs Official. So make sure y'all check me out there, show some support. We're independent. We're not signed to anybody. So it ain't like we got the $4, $5, $6 million budgets and all that. No, man, it's grassroots. We straight dealing with the social media. So it'd be a great honor and pleasure and most appreciative if everybody can support this independent movement, because it's independent now.
Right. Hey, Flesh. We appreciate you, brother.
Thanks, Ty, man. I appreciate you for having me on.
Cards Face Up podcast, man. You are the realest.
Yes.
This has been a pleasure, an honor. It's been deeper than, like, I mean, me and you discussed it, but this is deeper than I could probably ever state words.
Okay.
And it means a lot to me, brother. I thank you. Salute. I wish you more. Make sure y'all motherfucking go follow everywhere that Flesh and Bone just now said go follow. This is the realest motherfucking interview I ever seen, because a lot of questions needed to be answered, and Flesh and Bone answered that shit 100%. Nigga.
All day.
I can't wait to come up with some more. I can't wait to come up with some more Bone stories, brother. We love you, man.
Well, you're gonna have some. I love you too. I love you guys too, man. So if you guys are in Baltimore, man, make sure y'all come through. I got a tour schedule that's full of events that's coming up in Baltimore. If you hear I'm coming there, man, come through, man. Slide through, man. And I'm sure you're gonna be able to come up with more Bone Thug stories to tell everybody. Real shit. And look, we have to. We have to, because if I think that we didn't do it. Well, we did it on the other one, but we have to make sure that we shout out Marjay. You feel me? Angel Lion Entertainment and Selling the Bomb Productions. Sis, we appreciate you for making this shit happen. You feel me? And Marjay, the Moon Angel, man, she definitely makes it happen.
Yeah, we appreciate you, man. And Flesh, we appreciate you, brother. I thank you. I'm gonna continue being a fan. Likewise. I can't wait to continue to see the exact same greatness that you have been doing, but even excelling to a higher level than what the fuck we could ever imagine. Because when we got that motherfucking first Thuggish Ruggish Bone, I don't know who the fuck thought 30 years later we would still be seeing this greatness. Yes, indeed. Hey, man, we not slowing down, bro. We pedal to the metal. We're having fun. You know, we feel that this is what God created us to do. So I'm going to continue to do it. I'm going to continue to have fun making beautiful music for the world, all across the board, all types of great music, and having fun filming, putting different type of creative projects out there, bro. I'm just having a good time. And man, I'm still in mid-season form right now, bro. Word, bro. I appreciate you, man. And we're going to make sure we keep tapping in with you, man. Thank you for stopping through. Cards Face Up, brother. You have a blessed one, man. Thank you very much.